Well, hello everyone, this is Dave Strong from the Schmidt Music Saxophone Shop, and as promised, we're going to do part 3 in our modal scale series. This one we're going to talk about the Lydian scale. If you haven't watched the first two videos, the video on the Dorian scale and the Mixolydian scale, probably a good idea to go back and watch those first. So like the other modes, there's a couple ways to think about these. So if I take a C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, but then start on the F, so that would be F, G, A, B natural, C, D, E, and then back up to F. And so that's one way to think about it, but I always like just thinking about which scale degree I'm changing. So if I want to make a Lydian scale, I am raising the fourth note of the scale 1/2 step. And that's it. It's a pretty easy scale, but it has a really cool sound, and I really like using it over major 7 chords. And the reason I like to use that over a major 7th chord is it actually outlines the sharp 11. If you don't know what a sharp 11 is, it's something we call an extension. Now normally, if you think most scales only have the 7 notes in them, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, but when I get back to C, I could call that 8th, D, 9, E, 10th, and the 11th note up there is the F. So if we raise that, we outline what a sharp 11 sounds like. And so it sounds a little complicated, but it just gives it a kind of cool, ethereal, interesting sound that's a little more color to it than a regular major scale would have. And a quick little bonus tip here. One of the things you can do to outline that Lydian scale is to use a triad pair. And if you don't know what a triad pair is, I'm taking 2 triads, like C, E, G, and then another triad a whole step up, so D, F sharp, A. And you can alternate between those. So yeah, that's about it. Lydian scale is pretty easy. You take any major scale, raise that 4th note up a 1/2 step, and it's a really cool tool to make your playing over major 7th chords a little more interesting. It'll have a little more color to it. If you have any questions about this or any other video, reach out to me in the comments below or at the saxophone shop at schmidtmusic.com. Otherwise, in our next video, we're going to talk about those 3 modes and how to apply them to a jazz standard. So that'll be a little more complicated one, but if you have those 3 tools, it should be pretty easy to dive into. Otherwise, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.